Yeah, now it's time for Reese to hop on the motherfucking verse. Told you I wasn't gonna curse. Said I'm a liar, I put it in a hearse. I got to him first. Had to go spin on the block and I double it back in the V. Niggas be mad at me.
Hi, my name is Dylan.
Hi, Dylan. Professional Matchmaker versus 10 women.
You might recognize me from the personality versus appearance video. I guess you guys wanted me back, so here I am. I'm happy to be here.
But this time, Dylan will have some help.
My name is Simone Grossman. I am a professional matchmaker. 3 out of my 4 closest friends are all dating men that I set them up with.
Oh, so you failed on the 4th one, though. At least 3 for 4 is good ratio. 3 for 4 is a good ratio, Chad. I ain't mad at her percentage. This is what you would call a coach. I'm one of these. A hitch. Yeah, matchmaker. Dating expertise. I could help put you in the game if that's what y'all want, Chad. She out there making plays.
I worked for 2 different matchmaking companies. The first client that I ever met with that I was assigned actually also got married to her match.
Come on, man. A resume speak for itself. She Coach Popovic. She get you that ring.
And that to me was like, okay, I'm doing the right thing. Like, this is something that, like, this is the job I'm meant to have. Hi. Hi, Dylan.
Hi, Simone.
I would love to hear a little bit about your background, about your family.
Yes, so I have 2 sisters, one older, one younger. So I am the dreaded middle child. But it's not that bad, you know. Talking to girls is not as bad as maybe someone who doesn't have 2 sisters. Because of that, I have a lot of like female friends as well.
Are there little like things that endear you to a person? Like it could be behaviors or like a personality trait, like things that you find charming that just draw you to someone?
I feel like it's the way they carry themselves. That's the first thing I'm looking for. It's like, oh, do you have a good smile? Do you have a good energy? I'm gonna turn
my boy Gideon with hair in his bag right now. Gideon with hair in his bag.
my head and like, okay, who's this person, you know?
Yeah, so we need people who have strong sense of direction, outgoing, confident in their own skin. If we were to like distill some of the most important things that you're looking for in a partner into like 3 things, what would those 3 things be?
Definitely goal-driven.
Okay.
You have a sense of humor, and having that banter back and forth is, I feel like it's just a need, you know? I feel like I just want to be able to like say something and then you say something back and we're just joking around, having fun.
Some wit.
Some wit.
I love it.
There's a certain type of girl that I just do not really vibe with.
Okay.
More like alternative dressing type of girls.
Okay.
I can't really put a finger on it. It's just more of a feeling that I have, and it's just like an energy type of thing.
Totally.
I found out through dates that those are just not my type of girls. But you know what, more power to them.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that they can express themselves that way.
And do you see yourself getting married and having a family? Is that important?
Yes, that's something I'm looking forward to. Finding my one true love.
He
like
talking,
kids, attending their baseball games and their soccer games.
He want a goofy chick like Reese. What? He ain't find a match because he really want guys. Now y'all gonna stop playing with him. Y'all gonna stop playing with him. What has he said wrong? He want a girl that got a nice humor, that's goal oriented, that can go back and forth with that conversation.
He's not a fan of emos or goth girls, SMH.
Who the hell do like that shit? I'm a nay. That's y'all.
Games and all that. I want to be a dad. Like, I feel like I'd be a great dad.
Awesome. That's really sweet.
I have one question.
For me?
You. Yeah.
Okay.
Like, if I'm just vibing with someone who's just completely not what I told you at all.
Yeah.
Like, how would you approach that?
9 times out of 10, the person that you end up with isn't exactly, it doesn't come in the like shape and box that you thought. So I would really champion that for you, unless there was something like a glaring deal breaker. Like if she didn't want kids or something, I'd be like, okay, you might have chemistry, but you're not compatible. Okay. But if
she talking,
she's maybe a little alternative and you actually find that charming, I'd be like, that's really cool, Dylan. You're like expanding your horizons and learning more about yourself. Okay. Yeah.
Sweet. Yes.
Yes.
She a pro matchmaker for a reason, chat. Stop playing with her. Stop playing with her.
All right.
Nice to meet you.
You guys all look so wonderful.
Huh? Can we speak about can I add my input, chat? Cause I don't like that she came dress? Why is her pants not getting a nice belt? What's this? A nice little bobby pin in a clothes pin? Something with a pin in it to pin the pants up? What is this drip?
I'm Dylan. It's so great to meet you guys. Ready to rumble. So let's do this thing.
Ready to
I do
rumble.
have one question just to kind of get the ball rolling. If you had to describe your dating life in like a movie title, what would you say? Because I have mine.
Crazy stupid love, because love is crazy and stupid. Yeah.
What you got?
A series of unfortunate traumatic events.
Oh, goodness.
Mine is
Yeah, Chad, you gotta watch out.
A series of unfortunate traumatic events.
This is the alternative girls you was scared of. You see, she got that collar on, that spiky collar, the dark makeup. She add trauma right into the, come on, man. Well, it's too easy. Come on, man, it's too easy. This is why you play for the coach. You need a coach in your corner.
Mine is 50 first dates, okay?
He can't get past the first date. He don't know how to close. Look at him. If he was a baseball player, he don't know how to score for the team. He's a goofy.
It's been a lot.
My movie title would be Lonely. Oh God, how long will this last?
No, I think it was supposed to be attached to a real movie, but she just really put herself out there. Goodness.
I don't think I've seen that one.
That's a good one.
Okay, I want to jump in with a question. I'm curious, what is the best compliment that you've ever received?
How does that help us? See, I'm not understanding her coaching methods, but I'm not going to doubt her. She already got somebody a ring. Let's see how she working under pressure.
That I'm stable.
Okay.
Well, I got my life together now, and I have a good job. I'm nice, and they're like, you got it complete.
That's awesome.
I love that.
A couple years ago, one of my really good friends, she told me that even though I'm not the type of person who says a lot, I'm very intentional with my words, and she really appreciated that.
That's a really good one.
That's a great compliment.
My favorite one recently has been I love your energy, and that says a lot to me because I just want to have everyone comfortable in my presence.
I was walking and some guy was like, oh my God, you're so powerful. And I was like, oh.
That's awesome.
I think that's the best one.
What is everyone's deal breakers?
I have a big family. I love seeing my family when I see them.
Okay.
So it's kind of just we're different people if you don't connect with your family.
Your relationship with my little sister. My little sister, she's my best friend. And I really want the person I'm with to just be her best friend too.
Okay.
And if you're not best friends with her, there's something wrong with you.
How old's your sister?
She's turning 19.
I have a younger sister who's 19.
Really?
Yeah, 2 sisters.
Controlling.
Okay.
So saying you can't have friends of the opposite sex, or you can't go out without him.
Dylan has a lot of friends that are girls, so that's not a red flag for him.
I think that's a green flag.
Yeah, it's a green flag.
Now we out here lying on the, look at this, man. Look at this, man. Talking about friends of the, cut it out.
Openness to change, because you could be anywhere on the map, but then if you decide I am in this place and I want to be somewhere else, then you can, pretty much anything that's negative about you can make better. So as long as they have that, I think that it's only up.
I agree with that one heavy because as just me personally, I feel I've gone through a lot of transitionary periods where I've definitely changed as a person. So I feel I would want the person to be open to, growing and changing and self-reflecting. So I feel that's
And then also, and it's okay if you don't know because you're young, but do you see yourself getting married and having a family? Is that something that's far off for you, or were you born and were I always knew I wanted to be a mom? I'm curious if we want to go in order.
Yeah, I'm scared of birth.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I'm not jealous of you guys.
I love the relationship that I have with my mom, and I would love to be the mom that has a relationship with her kids.
Follow-up question: son or daughter son, or what's the?
Okay, I obviously love both of them, but I've always just wanted to have a little baby girl.
Do you see yourself being a girl dad?
Everyone says I'm a girl dad.
Yeah.
Everyone says I'm a girl dad. I'm okay, I can see it. I definitely want a daughter too. I definitely want both.
I didn't have the best family life growing up, so I definitely want to
Shit. You see what's going on right here. That girl needs to get eliminated.
break that cycle, have my happy little family, and I could be the mom that I always wanted to have and didn't get to have. But I love my grandma. She stepped up. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
My dream is to be a mom. I literally work with kids and like, oh my God, I just love kids. I would have like 10 if I could, but honestly.
That's a lot of kids.
Exactly my point. I really know I'm not gonna do that because I already have like kids at work, so 2's enough.
Actually, ideally, I don't think I'd have kids. I want to get
eliminated. Look at that. I like that the coach asked this question to really hone out if he has long-term responsibilities with these women. You heard her in the chair. A lot of relationships can't work out if y'all don't even plan on having kids. You want kids and she don't, y'all can't be together. She eliminating people. Cassidy gone.
married.
Cassidy gone. This is a, yeah, she's showing her coaching abilities already with that question.
Myself being a mom, and I think I'd be a good one. I think my only requirement if I have children is at least 2, just because I would want my kid to have siblings.
Okay. Is there like a reason why you're not leaning towards kids, or?
You know, like shaping somebody seems like a really big responsibility, and maybe because I'm at a point in my life where I'm like, that would be so overwhelming that maybe I can't fathom it.
Yeah, I wish more people thought like that before they had kids, because you're really determining the lifestyle of another human. Some of y'all just don't care.
Also, global warming. Yeah. Like, climate change is getting bad, and I don't want my grandkids.
Seeing something in New York?
Yeah, the flooding. Yeah.
Nowadays, I'm kind of just like, in this economy, maybe not the best
Eliminated. Caught you.
idea, but I think eventually down the line, once I'm more financially set, I would want to have kids.
Yeah, I think it's definitely very important that you don't bring another person into this world unless you're ready and capable to. So definitely being financially stable is probably a good idea.
Yes, very important to make sure you can afford diapers and food for the child, because making a kid grow up into starving is it's not fair. That's selfish. Can't even afford food for yourself and you gonna bring another person in the world so they could starve as well? That don't even make sense. Low quality, low IQ maneuver.
Oh, you guys are all amazing and so beautiful, and I've had so much fun learning about what you're looking for.
Reese, would you have 10 kids? Shut up. Chat, I can't lie. I've been seeing videos on TikToks of what it's like to move around with a large family, because y'all always go to locations as a gang. That's hard. I'm not going to sit here and lie. Imagine you, your wife, and like 5 kids, and y'all 7 just always deep. Just everywhere y'all go, y'all just pack deep. That's fire. But at the same time, that's difficult to raise. No, nobody want that, because then you can't take that personal time with each and every one of them. You can't really lock in and focus on each individual one and embody your ideas and your beliefs onto each kid. Some of them gonna slip through the cracks if you got too many to focus on. Come on, man. You gotta shape and mold each kid gracefully and responsibly. You got too many kids in your hand. You can't spend as much time with each of them as you want. And you gotta go to a job and work. Shit. You gotta make sure that each kid get the proper love and attention, because you don't want some kids to feel neglected. Come on, man. It's a touchy subject. It's hard to juggle. It's hard. Raising kids ain't easy. I don't know, but I'm assuming it is. Everybody's saying.
For, and this is obviously very much based on who I think is compatible rather than like anything else. So I just want to make that clear.
So does Nick Cannon have to marry? Nick Cannon a goofy. We know he's not going to be in each one of those kids' lives. He might be there financially, but not an actual presence. So we going to see how that works out for him, future young boy, in the long run. But as of right now, it's bad decision.
I'll start with London. I think that you're...
Oh, she feeling my boy. She feeling my boy.
You have a really outgoing energy. You're very witty. That was something that was really important to Dylan.
She got that black book. She a player. You always hear about that black book when it come to dating. She an old school player. I like her.
And you seem super driven and really active. So I think there's a lot of really like great overlap. Melissa, I also felt that like you have just a very like easygoing, like peaceful energy, but also like very outgoing and like unself-conscious, which is like really lovely. And I loved your answers. So I think that there's some.
Let's see it. If this girl get voted to the next round, she's terrible. She is not who I think she is.
Compatibility there. Cass.
Oh, you see how she skipped everybody else? She in her bag. She in her bag. She in her bag.
I felt that.
Wait, we said Cassidy eliminated. She was questionable about kids, and he said he wanted them. Whoa. She ain't doing her notes. She ain't even following her own strategy. You said having children is an important part, and if somebody else don't want kids, you can't put them together. What's this move? What's this game plan right here?
That you are like very driven. I was a little unsure about the kids.
Okay, now she's speaking her mind. Let's see what she think.
because that's like maybe a potential conflict, but I also think with like when it comes to love and dating, like not everything is gonna align perfectly in terms of box checking.
That's not a little box checking. That's important life change. No. Children, wanting them or not wanting them, is a huge box. That's not something you could just gracefully pass over. What she mean? It's not gonna line up perfectly. Children has to line up, because if somebody want kids and somebody don't, then it don't line up at all.
Nah. I felt you guys have medicine in common, which is like really cool. Also, I loved that you were like very candid about being like discovering like a more boundaried approach to dating, and that's something that Dylan has expressed to me is like a similar pattern. One more. Okay. Sorry, Jasmine. You also have like a very grounded self-confidence, and I liked that you were like really open about the things that you aren't set on yet, that you like do everything 100%, because that also feels very kind of like congruent with where Dylan is at in his life.
That's a good choice for my boy Dylan. Let's go.
Those were the people that I think.
Yeah. She gotta get out of here. She gonna remain lonely. We gonna have to find somebody else for you. This girl, she didn't want kids, I believe. This girl had to traumatize. Yeah, this girl, I don't know much about her. They skipped over her. They edited her out the video.
There's like little seedlings of compatibility.
I feel like you nailed it. I don't know. Rhonda Harris, she got it. Hello. Should I hug people?
Okay.
We'll hug people.
Hi.
How y'all
doing? Good.
You feel nervous?
A little bit, but then I was like, you know what, whatever happens, happens. Just have fun.
Is that the type of energy like you'd be carrying into like a relationship or like?
Yeah, I'm very much like allow emotions or feelings kind of flow and go wherever they go.
What type of date is your vibe?
For first dates, I think it's good to have a lot of talking. So I'll do like drinks and dinner. I think that, having a little mimosa or something can kind of help loosen you up and let the conversation flow. I love doing activities and like watching movies, but I feel like that's best for like a fourth or fifth date, because you want to spend like the first couple times really getting to know someone and seeing if you're compatible.
She do this a lot. She's a avid dater. She got too much of this dating shit figured out. She be on a lot of dates. What's going on here? She got a whole game plan. That's the man job to have a game plan. She know what she want already.
How about you?
First date wise, I'm definitely more of an activity type of guy. I feel like for me, it takes off some of that pressure that you have when you're first meeting someone. Let's take some of that tension off by diverting our attention to something that we can talk in between and kind of like bounce off each other. What's your ideal second date?
Well, I can't sit down face to face.
Okay.
Yeah, as we're doing that. But I don't like sitting down and having dinner. I like to like be walking or doing something and being outside. I think the main thing is just being able to talk. But I would ideally like second date is like, you get into some of the deeper, not super deep, but like you get to know each other on more of a deeper level.
All right, I like that, yeah. I feel like we've had...
I like that, yeah. She don't even know what she said, just being nice.
Similar
career
plans. So I just want to ask you, like, what made you get into medicine and like nursing?
I've always known I wanted to help people. I was like, yeah, I don't really want to do med school. I just feel like it's too long term for me. I want to kind of get there.
Right.
So kudos to you for that, by the way.
I'm struggling.
It's a long journey, but it is worth it. I will say that. But when I was in nursing school, I did a pediatric rotation on an oncology floor, and then
I don't know what that just meant, but she said it. She in her bag.
And I fell in love with this like little 2-year-old that I had. And I was like, I kind of love this. Like, I love kids.
Why is his face like that? Where's the smile? I don't know what he thinking. It looked like he upset. Where the fuck is a little grin on Buddy face? He hate to be here.
So I was like, this is perfect.
I love kids as well. I don't know if that was apparent when I was talking about them earlier, but
That's awesome.
I feel like they just gravitate towards me and we just run around and have fun, you know? It's definitely inspiring to see the physician that I work with and how he handles things. And it's kind of reinforced my like wanting to do medicine. So that's awesome. I'm super happy that I picked the right thing.
Why she do that with her eye? What's that? What's that? What was that? What was that? Chat, look at her.
Reinforced my like wanting to do medicine. So that's awesome. I'm super
look at her.
Happy that I picked the right.
Look at her. Freaky girl. Talking about some damn medicine.
Thing and not the wrong thing. So music. Do you sing?
Yes.
Guitar, piano?
I used to play electric guitar when I was really little. I had like a black and white Hello Kitty guitar.
Guitar Hero?
Amazing.
Okay, I've never played that.
No.
Yeah, I know. Do you have any passions or anything?
I like to cook.
Me too. I love to cook.
What's your favorite thing to cook?
Oh, I love Japanese sweet potato and with like a really good fish and then some vegetables.
This girl is very down to. Does she even have makeup on? She seems very down to earth, natural.
What's your favorite vegetable? There is a wrong answer.
I feel like I'm gonna give the wrong answer.
As long as you don't say it, we're fine. We're good.
I would say honestly, maybe like a eggplant.
What? Who's thinking of an eggplant? I told y'all, she's one of those, the earthy girls, no makeup on, eating eggplants. Fuck, she be drinking herbal tea for the morning, avocado. What is she doing? Eggplant? Who thinking of an eggplant when they actually talking food? Who thinks of an eggplant, her little freaky ass? She want some of that BB. I ain't gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. Talking about an eggplant. Freaky girl. Freaky girl.
Wait, that's it. No, that's fine. That's fine. I thought you were gonna say like broccoli.
Okay, that's the wrong answer?
That's the wrong answer.
Broccoli is such a normal vegetable, you fucker. Eggplant needed to be the wrong answer. She's a freak-a-leak.
No, not broccoli.
You say
she talking about same. What are you want him now, Miss Day Doctor?
Still running for about like 4 seasons.
This will be my first.
Okay, cool.
What is this jacket drip? Is that a fleece?
Planning any trips soon?
Yeah. I normally either go up alone or like I'll meet some
solo skier.
Dude, it's fun because you can be like in your head.
I want to do it so bad.
You haven't?
But I feel like if I die.
Okay, but you're on a mountain
weird.
with like people.
But what if
I've seen a lot of videos people get lost skiing because it's so easy to go the wrong way off the mountain into them trees.
On like a back road or a back country.
But then you can save those for like the group sessions.
I guess.
You know.
Right. I guess.
Are you familiar with love languages?
Familiar, yeah.
Okay, I'm curious, like when you do really like someone, what are ways that you express affection?
Oh gosh. I do like physical touch, but I'm not a PDA person. I'll hold your hand in public, but if you're like on me, I'm gonna be like, please don't touch me.
How do you feel about PDA?
Don't like it.
Cool. Yeah. Great.
I feel like there's a time and a place, and that is neither the time or the place.
Okay. I get uncomfortable even watching it, so I'm like, why would I want to make someone uncomfortable?
Yeah, especially you've been to like Disneyland, it's just like
they're like,
it's like, no, like we're in line. This is a family place.
Chat, do y'all be doing public displays of affection? Y'all little freaky asses. Chat be all in public just doing stuff, everything, nothing left to the imagination. Y'all just do it all in public, huh? Look at y'all.
Okay.
There's Mickey right there, bro. Like, chill.
Do you have a type? Have you picked up on like recurring patterns?
I don't. I want their head to be like physically bigger than mine.
What?
Because no,
I don't think I've ever heard that.
No,
I've
but
never heard
if
that.
you look at like couples that look good and it's like, oh yeah, they work. The guy's head is always bigger than the girl's because it's weird to like have like a head like this.
Is my head bigger than hers?
I think it is. I mean,
Yeah, I think it's bigger.
Your big-headed ass.
That's very cool.
Thank you, Cassidy.
So nice.
So nice to meet you. Thanks. I love the big head thing.
What?
This is fun. Okay, bye. Thanks, Jasmine. Nice to meet you.
Oh, this is gonna be hard. I feel like I've made some great connections there.
I think it's between two people for me, and I can't tell.
Well, you gotta talk to him about it to see where y'all heads at.
I can't tell because very different energies.
Yes.
It's between two people, don't you think?
It is between two
Yeah.
people. How does she know me?
Oh man. Okay, my guess. He really want this girl in the orange and the blue jeans, and he also want. Damn, this is a tough. Definitely orange and blue jeans. If I had another guess, I want to say the girl in brown hair that used to play electric guitar with the eggplant. She could fit in it too with the head thing. Damn it, man, this is tough. I only can pick two. Orange with the blue skirt and this girl because she did the medicine. Let's go.
Yeah, I think so. It's like a gut feeling as much as it is like analytical. So there's always room for error, which is the beauty of matchmaking to begin with when it's a human and not a dating app. So I'll start with Melissa. I didn't feel that you guys kind of were pulling a similar thread. The conversation didn't quite become like easeful, and I perceive maybe you guys have slightly different senses of humor. You are our first to be set free.
Hi.
He seemed disappointed. That wasn't what he was thinking. Look at his face. Damn it, the date doctor's selling my boy. He not happy. He's unhappy. This was one of his finalists. Look at him, he sucked his teeth. Let me listen. Let me hear it. You heard it. You heard that.
Cassidy, similar thing about sense of humor and just like banter is that maybe you guys would have I think all of you guys would have a great first date. It's more I'm vetting in terms of like avatars in my head of longevity.
Avatar! This ain't the airbender.
Yeah. And I didn't quite feel that energy between you guys.
Oh, get in. Watch this.
Next, I would say Nas. You guys have so much in common. I was wondering if there would be a little bit more, like the conversation would take off. I think the kind of like push-pull or like banter thing was maybe not as present as I felt with other matches, so.
No worries. Nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you.
He looking at the buttocks, you freaky frog!
So.
No worries. Nice meeting you.
Look at him. You got two girls standing over there, but you worried about that butt walking out. He a freaky man. Talking about he got friends that are girls. You be looking at that goodie area.
And then down to our final two. Jasmine, you are just so impressive. You have so much clarity in your life. I think that you guys communicate maybe in different ways and have slightly different interests. And again, I think just that like playfulness, not to say that you're not both that way, but like manifests in slightly different ways. So.
Chat, both girls I chose for the final two still here. And y'all think Reese ain't coach of the year. Come on, man. When people come to me about dating advice, bang, pow, boom, I'm always on point with my advice. And you can be like, Reese, what about you in a date? Don't worry about me. Coaches don't play. Do you really think Phil Jackson about to lace up some Nikes and show Jordan how to get in the pole? No, you draw up the plays and let the people get to work. Stop playing around. Y'all don't want to listen, man. Y'all don't want to listen, and that's on y'all. That ain't got nothing to do with me. That's a fact. That's a pure fact, man. And I'm mad that she didn't win.
So my final choice is London. I just felt like I barely had to step in at all through your conversation. That there.
He is shy or scared or something. Why he all closed off like this and not making eye contact with his new spouse?
There's just like so much like laughter.
Look at her. Don't look at her. That's the wrong date.
And like bits. You are slightly different than like what Dylan had told me as his like tangibles, but like it was like really fun to witness your conversation. Yeah, so that was my final choice for you.
Oh. I agree with everything she said, you know, just think you're a super dope person as well.
Thank you. You as well.
Is there no, they the ones that said they don't like public displays of affection. Is a hug fall under that? Does a hug fall under that? Why are they so awkward?
And you know, just think you're a super dope person as well.
I think you're just like super dope person as well. You corny ass! That's why you on a dating show. Get out there and talk.
Thank you. You as well.
Drum roll.
Oh my God, I'm shaking.
What's this?
Why am I laughing?
What is this? What they giving him?
I picked this person because
No way they made him pick a girl name that could be opposite of who the date doctor picked. Yo, y'all are so corny, Jubilee. Y'all trying to mess up his Riz. Oh, this Nectar. Man, they trying to ruin his life. They really trying to sell the bag. How they gonna build something together if in the back of her mind, oh, you really wanted her? Come on, man. Show this to the audience as a little little joke. Don't put this in front of her face. Now she gonna be insecure in the relationship. He really didn't even want me from all the other girls. Girls are very sensitive that way. A man will shrug it off like, I don't care. She got me. You stuck here now. But a girl, that could stick with her.
I felt like the conversation was flowing very well and just long term, I feel like it'd be a good fit. And I also liked the banter as well. So without further ado, I picked Nas.
Who's Nas? Nas! Who this?
You actually
turn around. You fucker. Y'all just sold this man. Now what happens? Now what happens? What happens?
Felt like in the first round, I like immediately was like, there's chemistry there.
Don't try to back up his asinine claim. Stand 10 on the girl.
And then I thought that there was like some stops and starts when you met, but
For me, it was between London and Nas.
That was wild. I mean, I felt like we had a good connection. We have like the same vibes in that like long term. Like I kind of get the lifestyle you're going towards, which is really cool. Thanks for picking me.
So who do he go on a date with?
What do I do now?
Do we like fight to the death?
Oh, see, this is the banter and sense of humor that she thought he wanted, and she in medicine. She's showing y'all numbers right here. So what, we trying to fight to the death? She ready? Come on, man. Y'all playing around.
Yes, I'd say like 97% accurate. She's great at what she does.
I don't care about none of that.
I kind of get the lifestyle you're going towards, which is really cool. Thanks for picking me.
What do I do now?
Do we like fight to the death?
Come on, that's the sense of humor. That's the banter. I'm mad now, brother. She actually picked a banger. Called him a...
Yes, I'd say like 97% accurate. She's great at what she does. I'm happy she was here with me and she made this process a lot easier.
it's like such a joy that I've found myself in this position, and I think that matchmaking is the future, and dating apps are lovely and there's nothing wrong with them, but I'm all for like the return to analog, so I'm proud to be in that space.
Dating apps are dog shit, lady. The creators of the apps are using the apps to fund money out of lonely men. So, dating apps are dog shit. Has dating apps ever helped any of you in the chat? Let me know. Going on to a dating app, for those of y'all that signed up for it, has it helped you in any way? No, bro. Nope, never did it. As a great man once said, nope, no. Help me kidnap. Look at this idiotic chat.
1,000,000,000% yes. But TBD. I don't know if I should do both or if I should do one. We're getting brunch later. Brunch as a group. Group day, part 2.
Group? What the fuck? So this man play group? He taking that 1 man, 10 women date? He is in his bag, bruh. He really trying to vet out the options.
So maybe I'll keep analyzing.
He is crazy. Damn. He set up a group outing with all 10 women and he gotta cover the tab. Face ass. The look when Nas walked away said everything we needed to know. He was obviously, wasn't that the girl butt he was looking at? He was so obviously attracted to Nas and they had great chemistry and a lot in common. Why was she eliminated? Every time he looked at Nas, it was so evident he was attracted to her, and their conversation was great. I would have picked Nas. I think the matchmaker was just stuck on banter. Maybe she should have picked up on non-verbal cues. Now they questioning the matchmaker. That's why, are you even in a relationship, KT? Talking like you about that life. She did him dirty eliminating Nas. You could tell how disappointed he was. London was so witty. It was definitely fun to watch her responses. I feel like London could get along with anybody. Not gonna lie, I could tell Dylan's type was not London. Best option was clearly Nas. He had chemistry with London so much, and I feel like that really helps. I actually support the matchmaker choice. He and Nas are so alike. London would bring him out of his comfort zone, and they still have enough things in common.
I was just worried. I just wanted to talk about that swerve.